Popping pills and getting ill. Listen, we're in an epidemic here within our country, in the United States of America especially. Some estimated 130 plus million Americans are on prescription drugs. And when you look at the average number, 4 pills. The average American who's taking prescription drugs are taking 4 pills. And what people have to understand is every single pharmaceutical drug that is produced is not a naturally occurring substance. Not one. They're all chemicals. They're all engineered in labs. As a matter of fact, you cannot, there's a reason why the FDA does not study natural micronutrients, i.e., vitamins and minerals, because you can't patent something that is naturally occurring. So the only way to make money off of something that does something is to create a type of chemical, mixing various compounds in chemistry to create different long chains, short chains, molecules that do this, that, or the other, that manipulate certain actions within the body once we take it. And what people have to understand is, with all of those different chemicals that are ingested in the body, for everything that it does, it's causing something negative. And in many instances, the causations of what happens when you take it, in many instances, outweighs what it's supposed to be doing for you. Statin drugs, which are one of the most commonly prescribed things that monitor cholesterol, are one of the most nefarious things you can take. Being treated for diabetes puts you in a position to where the body will never heal. When you start taking insulin, your body will not even heal, because the pancreas will shut down, because it is an exogenous hormone, or a hormone that is being implanted or implemented within the body from the outside of the body, which means it's exogenous. It's not occurring naturally. Hypertensive medications, there's a reason why it manipulates water. It's not affecting anything. It's just making you pee more, which is the reason why, when your drugs are off, you start cramping up, because it's impacting various different electrolytes that are in the body. All right, we pop pills and we get ill. You take drugs, you get sick. Am I saying don't take drugs? No. Drugs have their place. But if ever you're prescribed a medication, the first thing you need to be asking yourself is, how do I get off of this drug naturally? What lifestyle change do I need to change now to where I don't have to take it anymore? What do I need to do so I don't have to take blood thinners, cholesterol medication, hypertensive medication, diabetic medication? What do I have to do to where my thyroid numbers are balanced? What do I have to do to where I don't have PCOS? I don't have fertility issues? All right, when you look at our country that we live in, it's a game on both sides. Let's feed people poison when they're children. Let's compromise their long-term health. Let's lessen their immune response. Let's make them addicted to vaccines. Not to say that I'm an anti-vaxxer. I'm a smart vaxxer, which means you need to be educated as to what you put in your body, whether you choose to do so or not. So don't assume that I'm saying that or not. But I do think that many of our children are over-vaccinated. I do believe in that. And I do believe that when we give our children those vaccines, that we're just giving our children those vaccines because the doctors are telling us, and we're not doing our own research and reading. What does it do? What am I preventing? And what's the risk to reward? As a parent, we got to know these things. But that's a different subject matter. We're too dependent on what doctors tell us. And there's some great doctors that are out there. But at the end of the day, the best doctor, you're your best doctor. It doesn't mean that you take the point or take the place of your doctor. It doesn't mean that it minimizes the education and the hard work that your doctor used or did when he or she was going to medical school. But no, it means that I got to care about me more than anybody else. That's your responsibility. So if you are prescribed a potential medication, you need to understand what that medication does. You need to understand what are the negative side effects. You also need to ask yourself, what do I need to do to where I don't have to take this? Do I need to stop eating these cookies? Do I need to stop drinking this liquor? Do I need to stop smoking this weed, smoking these cigarettes? Do I need to start resting more? Do I need to get my behind up out the bed and start exercising and moving? All right. At the end of the day, it's a choice. But just know, when you're popping pills, you're going to get sick. You're going to have problems. You're probably going to have kidney issues. You're probably going to develop liver issues. You're probably going to develop a myriad of things. If you're a diabetic and you're on medication, the numbers are telling us that diabetics have a higher likelihood of having heart attacks than individuals who are not diabetics who already had heart attacks. The numbers are there. So when you get to the point to where you need pharmaceutical drugs, if you're going to take it, let it be temporary. Okay? Because at the end of the day, when God made this temple, he didn't make this temple something that is going to thrive being exposed to chemicals. Okay? Bottom line. Pop pills, you get ill.